So similar levels breakout. Mr. Fawaz sent us some pictures. We need to check it. And I think he's showing it's a similar breakout, similar levels, and it's breaking. Okay. Here also. Here it also. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So Mr. Fawaz, how much time you found it's working and how much time you found it's not working?
It's working every time, sir.
Every time it's working.
Yes, but sometimes when when we have like a consolidation area, it's like
Okay. Okay. So today we are going to understand some more concept, and maybe that concept will help us to understand this similar level breakout strategy, right?
okay, sir.
Our topic is today, it's about the wicks of the candle, reading the wicks and getting the reversals, how we can use the wicks of the candles, and then how we can apply in our setups. For example, we have a green candle, okay? A green candle which have an upper wick. It means who is active?
The sellers.
Sellers.
Okay. Then we found after this seller's activity, a sellers enter, buyers tried, again sellers entered in the market and created a red candle. But in this candle, we found there is a buyer's failed entry, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can we consider this is our resistance area?
Yes, sir.
Resistance from the two candlestick wicks. When we saw the third candle is a green which came in this area and rejected back. In this current green candle, did you find a rejection again from the seller's area, which is the resistance zone? Again, we got a resistance, right?
Yes, sir.
The next candle will be the
Red candle.
red candle. But what is important? Important thing is these three wicks. If there are no three wicks, then we will never trade. If there are three wicks, then we can trade. The three wicks, it's a sign that sellers are active, they want to be entered. Maybe in these candles you found wick at the bottom, it does not matter. It does not matter. Now you have a red candle which have a lower wick, okay? Then we saw the buyers entry, but before sellers entered and then rejected back and then closed in up direction. But they left what? Lower two wicks. When the third red candle enter in the market, from that level it's rejected. And but rejected with the wick. It left the wick. It left us a one wick. What will be the next candle?
Green candle.
Green candle. This strategy will give you, if you find the 20 setups, it will give you the 16 to 17 winning trades. Mostly. And 16 to 17, it will be 77 to 80%. We are just understanding the wick, the reaction of the candle in the candles from the buyer side, from the seller side. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes you will find that a green candle and the red candle with a wick green candle and red candle with a wick. Okay. But the next green candle can it break, but it's not breaking the
wick.
The upper wick.
Yeah.
This zone is still active. This zone is still
It's still active.
active. But in case if you find this wick, and this wick here, now this zone is
It's broken.
and convert into
A support.
support. Very good. So when this area converts into support, means now if it work, it is possible. If it is not work, it is possible. Everything can be happen. These setups, as compare, this is workable, it's a valid setup, and this is also a valid, but which is the strong one? Number one is a strong one, number two is a weak setup. Maybe weak setup sometimes it will not give you the winning ratio, but the valid strong setup always it will give you the winning ratio. Let's check in the chart. Yesterday, I marked some traits as I can give you more clear understanding and more examples. So we are going to check these setups, right? See here. It's a green candle, red, green. This green candle, where it's closing? Under this
Zone.
next candle is a red.
Yes, sir.
Now count the setups. Okay. Red candle wick, green candle wick, next red candle wick is touching the open price. What will be the next candle?
Green candle.
Green.
Is it a green?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Upper wick, this third green candle closing under the zone. Now what is the next candle?
Red.
Red.
Perfect. This wick, where it's closed? In the zone of the bias support, right? What is the next
Right.
candle?
Green.
Green candle.
Green. This rejection, the third candle closes in which area?
The resistance zone.
Is the last candle is the red?
Yes, sir.
So how many trades we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 5 trades we got in a row, but every time you will never get the 5 trades in a row. Sometimes you will get, and sometimes you will get the 2 trades, but here we got the 5 trades. Okay, why I'm not counting the last trade? The last trade is closed under the wick, but is there any sign of rejection?
No, sir.
No.
So that's why I'm not considering, but it's a green candle, right?
Yes, sir.
So, but I'm not considering this candle because it's not a wick as per my strategy. Okay. Okay. Come here in the next setup. This green candle have a upper wick. It have a upper wick. It closes, not breaking. It's directly closes, I think. Okay. But we are not considering this setup because it's breaking little bit. If we consider the previous setup, is this candle is closing in the range?
Yes, sir.
The next candle is a green.
Yes.
Okay. And then this red candle, this green candle, this red candle. This red candle is touching the open price and closing under the zone.
Yes, sir.
Is it a green candle? Right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So you
Right.
can trade here. Okay. Here you can see. When you will open 3 to 4 pairs, you will get every 5 minutes a trade. See, this lower wick, a lower wick, the third candle lower wick. Is it breaking the zone? No.
No,
Right?
sir. No.
Is it a correct?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This one is a correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So 2 trades we got consecutively here. Come here. Upper wick, upper wick, upper wick. Not breaking the zone.
No, sir.
Next trade is the correct.
Yes, sir.
Now this is breaking. Okay. Here. That's why I did not consider, but it's a green candle. Come at this stage. Green candle upper wick, red candle upper wick, and this wick is touching the open price. The zone is not breaking, zone is rejecting. Next candle is a red, right?
Yes, sir.
Right.
This we have won. This red candle, this green candle, and this third red candle closing in the zone. It's a green. We won this trade. We won this trade. How many trades we won here?
3.
3 trades. Okay. Still no loss is recorded. Okay. Come here. Upper wick. This candle closing under the upper wicks, right?
Yes, sir.
We enter for the sale, and that's a doji. Maybe ATM, maybe winning if the entry point is correct. Okay. Come here. This zone, this candle is breaking, but this is not breaking the zone. We can consider the complete zone. Okay. This trade we lost. Okay. If you use the second martingale, one martingale, it's up to you, but I'm not suggesting. Okay. Now the next. This upper wick, and this upper wick. Is it correct trade?
Yes, sir.
A lower wick, a lower wick, a lower wick. Is it correct trade?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Everyone is getting my point?
Yes, sir.
Is it difficult?
No.
No, sir.
Lower wick, this third candle closing in the zone of the lower wicks. Okay. Then green candle, we won this trade. Upper wick. This candle don't have upper wick, but I consider it can go down because it's a downtrend. It's a win trade. Okay. Come here. this setup is not breaking the lower wick of this candle. Okay, we won this trade. This trade is not breaking, it's rejecting, we won this trade. Lower wick, and the lower wick. It's win.
Okay.
Conditions what? The third candle must not break the
The zone.
zone and must touch at the open price or little bit below the open price. This is the condition. Okay. Here you can see. This trade I have lost. Okay. But this trade I won. Then this trade I have lost. But this trade we have won, and this trade we have won. Here 3 trades we win and 2 trades we lost. No martingale, I'm suggesting.
Is
Here-
it better to this? I'm sorry. Is it better to trade this in the ranging market or
Anywhere. See here. When I will say you use in a ranging market, don't use in a trend, then the traders will find the range market and they never will get the range market. When I will say use in a trend, then they will never get the trend. Always they will trap in a ranging market. So you can use everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
This trade we have won and this trade we have lost. Okay. Overall, we have a 28 trades. How many? 28. 1, 2, 3, 4 trades we have a loss out of 28. So is it good? Is it bad?
That's good. It's really
It's
good.
good, sir.
And the concept is very clear
Yes.
sir.
and it's simple concept.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now you understood the power of the wicks in the candles.
Yes.
So reading each and every candle with the wick, with the body, with the volume, you will be confused. Use the selective setups and trade on the selective setups. You will get so much good results. And when you are using the selective setups, it teaches you one thing, which is what? Which is patience. When you are waiting for 5 to 10 minutes for the setup, when you are waiting 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 1 hour, it teaches you that how to be patient in the market. And patience is very important. Okay. And this strategy, I'm going to, you know that when I'm sharing any strategy, I must combine with any other strategy, right?
Yes, sir.
Right, sir.
What will be the next candle?
Green.
Which pattern is filtered? Your psychological pattern is filtered. Got it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
And as you know that psychological patterns are working perfectly. And now by this psychological pattern, you will trade with the filter of your wicks analysis. If there will be wick, you can trade. If there will be no wick, then leave this pattern. Now this pattern is
Yeah.
filtered.
Yes, sir.
And now you can understand very well because it's the psychological patterns, red, green, red, and green, red, green is equal to red. So this psychological patterns is filtered with the bottom 3 wick and this filtered with the bottom upper 3 wicks. And now in this strategy, you will never fail. In the psychological pattern, sometimes, as I told that it will never work for you, you need a 3 reversals within the 5 candle confirmation. Now, is there any 3 confirmations or anything required? No. In this setup, there is anything required. Now, the same concept with the aggressive strategy. Same concept with a aggressive strategy. How we can use it? See here. We have a level, okay? We have another level, okay? Before there is a V shape, right? Where is the zone? This is the zone. Next time market came down and then move up, okay? It crosses and closed under this your SNR. So this same concept you can trade here also. It's a similar double resistance, and if the similar resistance have each and every candle wick, and this candle closes under these wicks, it's a sure shot.
Next candle, sir. Next candle we are going to take for 4.
It will move down, right? As Mr. Fawaz, when you researched on the similar support and resistance breakout, now add one more setup when the similar support and resistance and the next candle closes under the similar support inside the similar resistance inside the similar support. Then you can also trade for the sale. If it break, also reverse. If it close inside, it will also
go down.
Reverse. Okay.
Yes,
so that strategy now become more strong because you need to understand the wicks. Now one more thing. For example, a green candle which have a lower wick, but it does not have a upper wick. Okay. The red candle which have a lower wick, maybe a little upper wick is there. The another green candle is breaking and which have a lower wick. If 3 wick is down, means the pressure from the buyer side, and this candle will continue. The next candle will continue mostly. So if the 3 pressures in the same direction, it needs to be continued. And the 3 pressures in the same direction, if any other candle price interrupt is this area but not break, it will reverse back. So these things you can consider in your tradings. Okay. Any question?
No, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And also the same setup I found here. How many? 22 trades. And how many one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 17 trades we have won. This is loss, and this is 1. Out of 22. So 17, it will become a 77%. So it's not bad. And it's very easy. You can trade on the Monday when you will find this market, a real market, you can trade. But this setup also you can trade in a OTC market. Also you can trade in a OTC market also. Okay.
So
Yes.
the last bit where you said about the wicks of not having wick above on the green candle.
Hmm.
That means that the pressure is from the buyer's side, therefore upper wicks are not there, therefore that means it will continue,
Hmm.
right? And after that, what you said, my internet was a bit lagging. Can you please? It will be interrupted if there is an SNR above, right? That's what you said.
Wait. So you told that if the lower wicks are there, and if there will be no upper wick, then it will affect, or if there will be upper wicks, then make an effect. Then we will check which wicks are larger. Okay. For example, these are the wicks. Okay. Also, it is a wick, but this wick is greater. Okay. Also, there is a lower wick, but this is greater. So this is not showing that it's a complete buyer's pressure. It's a partially buyer's, partially seller's pressure. So here we can, here I'm not suggesting that you can trade as a continuation. Maybe it will continue, maybe it will not continue. This is the setup which you can trade. If there is a wick, then you can trade a sale. Same setup. Okay, so the same setup which I teach you here, someone who is teaching, he is saying it's a negative candle. It's what? It's a negative candle. But this same concept I'm teaching from the 2 years RGR and GRG. Whatever that you can give the name, it's up to them. So it's not a negative candle. It's a psychological pattern. Psychological patterns you can consider with a wicks. Okay. And when you will use the psychological patterns, you will find more psychological patterns. For example, you can see red, red, green. What will be the next candle? Red. Red, green, red. What will be the next candle?
Green.
Again, red. So here we got the 3 trades. If we use the same setups, other psychological pattern setups we can found. We can increase the trades. But one thing, how much trades, how much concepts you are handling within a one strategy, use only those concepts. If you are unable to handle 3 to 4 strategies together, then don't do. Only one strategy or 2 strategy you can trade. Right?
Yes, sir.
But if you think that you have so much practice and you are doing very well, then you can trade several strategies, multiple strategies together. The multiple strategy trader also, he get the good success as compared to the common trader who is using 1 or 2 strategies. Multiple trading is very important. Multiple trading means multiple strategies for the 1 minute and multiple strategies for the 5-minute expiry as well as. So you can use these setups. Yesterday we missed the class, then tomorrow I will give you the class as I can compensate, right?
Okay, sir.
So tomorrow all are ready for the class?
Yes.
Then we discuss on the chart patterns and money management as we can go near to the finish of the course. So money management and chart patterns I will teach. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow money management and chart patterns we will discuss. In the chart patterns, when I will discuss, then you will be able to understand that still uptrend is not finished, still downtrend is not finished. While it's near to the finish, then you will understand that this breakout is a fake, market will come down. With a confidence you can say. A chart patterns are very important. Okay. And in the chart patterns, I will teach you this one. This is not in the course. Elliott wave. It's very interesting and it's very important in the trading. Okay. Thank you so much. We will meet tomorrow, inshallah. And tomorrow, maybe I will conduct too much time. If I get that free time, then I will give you too much time, inshallah. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.